The role of education
Yes.
and St. Petersburg's Black community is so important,
Yes.
always has been from the very beginning.
Always.
My mother is one of 15 in a
Yeah.
blended family that grew up here. And one of the things that my cousins and I envy is that she and all her siblings and all of her friends and everyone they knew grew up
Yes.
in these same schools. Tell me
Yes.
about the schools.
Deputy Mayor, you said education is so important. It always has been. Even during slavery,
Yes.
Black people were eager to learn,
learn.
how to read, eager to be educated. And so that just permeated us as a people and carried on into emancipation when we actually had the opportunity. So in St. Petersburg, the first school for African American students was about 1914, and it was Davis Academy.
Davis Academy.
And later it became Davis Elementary. Davis was so overcrowded. It was the only school, and it ended at 6th grade. So education for Black students
Ended
ended
sixth grade.
at 6th grade. Jordan Park was built and opened about 1925,
Okay.
immediately overcrowded, and still education ending
Ended
at
sixth
6th grade. Then Gibbs High opened in 1927, and it was the first opportunity for Black students to be able to go from 6th grade through 12th grade. So when Gibbs opened, it was junior high and senior high. And Deputy Mayor, I remember hearing that my education was inferior and that our schools were inferior. And my response has always been, the buildings may have been, the equipment and the books may have been, but my education was superior.
Superior.
And I put it up against young people coming out of high school today. The difference, our teachers loved us.
Talk about the teachers, because teachers played
teachers
such
played-
an institutional
Yes,
role
they did.
in the Black
Yes, they
community.
did.
A
And
transcendent role.
Yes, they did.
And the relationship didn't end when the bell rang.
Oh, no.
There were no boundaries.
And it didn't end when you graduated from high school. These relationships often were lifelong relationships because they invested in us. And
Yes.
so they wanted to see the return on their investment. And they continued to support us and constantly poured into us.
And I think one of the ways we can best honor the role that education has played in the African American community is to
Yes.
ensure that our children today
Yes.
have access to the best
Yes.
education and are armed to realize their full potential.
Yes.
And we're closing the achievement gap in a
Yes.
huge
Yes.
way.
Yes.
And I'm so proud of that
Yes.
work.
Yes.
And every time we do, I think of those pioneering teachers
Yes.
who knew before there were those measurements in place or
Yes.
anything else, they knew what it would take
They did.
to arm these students left in their care and their charge
Yes.
to be ready for the world.